series of ahadith that the Prophet ﷺ mentioned and taught the companions about Palestine.
Let me give sisters a big round of applause in general because they do so much work. Let's be honest about it. We take the credit, and they do the work. That's hard work. Let's be honest about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce on stage our sister, Dr. Saida Naz. Come on. Big round of applause. Come on.
Right, okay, thank you. Sorry about the delay. I'm from Muslim Businesses United, and if you didn't already know this, we've put this event together and we hope you're having a good time. Okay, I'm here to talk to you about Muslim Businesses United. Okay, we have three major aims. Number one, we want to unite the Muslim business community to effect a positive change in the world. There's all these wars and destruction going on throughout the world, and we want to turn the situation around, inshallah. We want to promote ethical work practices in the Muslim business community and even in the non-Muslim businesses community. We want to encourage businesses to not deal with oppressive companies, oppressive suppliers that steal, what I consider steal from developing countries and bring them into the West. Also, we want to encourage businesses not to buy produce that involves animal cruelty. We all worry about how an animal is killed, how it is slaughtered. We need to also consider how a chicken is raised. Is it a battery hen or is it free range? Okay, where do our eggs come from? Where does our livestock come from? Because as far as I'm concerned, Allah wants us to treat His creatures, His creation, in a just way. Also, Muslim businesses need to think about the environmental consequences. We need to deal with suppliers that do not destroy the environment, that do not destroy Allah's creation. We want to support and help promote new ethical businesses. Okay, I'm going to talk about each of those issues in turn. Okay, how are we hoping to unite the Muslim business community? We want to recruit members that make monthly donations. We want to use those donations to educate people about what is happening in the world. We want to set up short-term and long-term strategic plans to guide the business community to make a positive change. We want to educate people about things that are going on in the world. Consider swine flu. Is it a truth or is it a hoax? Is it just a way for big pharmaceutical companies to make millions of pounds? Here at the side you can see a graph that I've downloaded. We have the price of GlaxoSmithKline shares from July 2009 to August 2009, and you can see how the prices of the shares have increased. Okay, so for all you know, it might be a money-making scam. You need to educate yourself, right? We also want to set up local groups nationally and internationally so that we can all combine our power and act together. For instance, if we all combined and voted strategically, then we could get rid of warmongering MPs in a united manner. Okay? We could implement a boycott in a united manner. All the representatives from the businesses can come and attend conferences together and make decisions. Are we going to boycott Israel or are we going to boycott Iran? We decide. We will have the power, inshallah. Okay, how do we intend to promote ethical work practices? And why? Okay, big corporations, I've been researching this and I've discovered that big corporations are mainly involved in oppression of people, slave labour, animal cruelty and destruction of the environment. We as Muslims who accept the verses within the Quran, we need to be guided by that Quran. We need to be that refreshing alternative that does not oppress, does consider the environment, does consider animal cruelty. I've taken a quote of some verses from the Quran which I find very beautiful, and I'll read them to you. And there are men who say, Our Lord, give us good in this world and good in the hereafter, and defend us from a torment of the fire. To these will be allotted what they have earned, and Allah is quick in account. Okay, so what I find is a lot of people just think about the good in this world. They only think about the profits that they make from Coca-Cola. They don't think, they think, oh, business is business. They do not think that they need to work towards the hereafter, and they need to consider that in their business dealings. Right, we want to support and promote ethical practices. We offer mentoring, guidance and a consultancy service for new businesses and new entrepreneurs, or even people who want to set up new organisations. We want to promote sustainable development, and we want people in developing countries to become independent of big corporations by supporting them in developing their own environmentally friendly business. Does big business, I ask you, does big business care about the individual? Tell me, do you know which company siphons off water resources in India? Which company sells toxic waste and says that it's fertilizer? Which company has high levels of pesticides in their drink? Which company funds murder in Palestine? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me the answer to that?
Coca-Cola.
Excellent. Well done, Carl. It's Coca-Cola. And we need to think about providing long-term solutions for our people, whether they are non-Muslim or Muslim, anybody suffering in a developing country. We need to work towards receiving the best in the hereafter, not, reciting verses and wearing the clothes and not really thinking about where our food, our drink is coming from. Okay, long-term solutions. What I consider, what